Hey guys, this is going to be the explanation of your who do you blame presentation rubric. This is different than your essay. This is what you're going to put together in Google presentations and then show to your parents at Showcase and on Thursday night, and then also present to class next week. You can see here there is below standard where you get 2.5 points. If you're close, you're approaching standard, you get 4 points. And if you're at the standard, you get 5 points. So basically, this is like 100%, this is 80%, and this is 50%. I'm only going to go over the add standard ones, so to tell you every single thing you need to get 100 on this presentation, just follow along on this column. So for explanation of ideas and information, if you can present your information, everything you find, your arguments and your evidence clearly, concisely, and logically in order, and that everyone, myself and the other students, can easily follow why you're blaming whoever you blamed. For the deaths of Romeo and Juliet, you get 5 points. For organization, this is using Melcon basically. One more thing I added is not having more than 30 words per slide. So we want to be concise with our writing. You're going to need at least 8 slides. So you'll have the main idea, which is the M in Melcon. You'll have an evidence 1, link 1, evidence 2, link 2, evidence 3, link 3, and a conclusion slide. So that equals 8 slides. If you want to have like a title and a big closing one, you can have that. No more than 10 slides though. So your intro and conclusion would be your M and your con, and then that you organize your time well, that not too much is based on one evidence or one link, that they're spaced out appropriately. Eyes and body. When you are speaking to the class, this is something most of you will have to practice. You have to keep eye contact with your audience most of the time. Only glance at notes or slides every once in a while. Using natural gestures and movements, looking confident and poised, and you'll all be in your uniform. Make sure your tie's up and you look appropriate for the occasion. On the back, your voice. The fact that you speak clearly, not too quick, not too slow, that you speak loud enough for everyone to hear, that you change tone and pace to maintain interest, so don't be monotone talking. Rarely using filler words, such as I think, this, don't do that. Adapts speech for the context and task, demonstrating command of formal English when appropriate. Presentation aids, this is what you'll be doing with your Google presentation, that you use audio-visual aids or media. So if you want to add like a quick little link or scene, you can do that as well. That adds meaning to your evidence, add interest. You must have at least one audio, or I spelled audio wrong here, let's fix this. One audio or visual aid per slide, and that you smoothly bring the audio visual aids or media into the presentation. There'll be a time after the presentation for people to answer questions. So if you answer questions appropriately and clearly and completely, you get 5 points. And if you don't know something, that you don't try to make up the wrong answer, and we can work on you finding that evidence, you get that. So that's the last part for your presentation. And within your presentation, there will once again be a grammar portion, just like you did in your essay, and you will have to highlight and comment the 4 sentence types again. And same as the essay, you'll have to have an IC, which is a simple sentence. You'll have to have a complex sentence, which is DC-IC. We got DC, comma, IC, or you can do IC-DC. IC, comma, fanboys, IC, which is compound, and IC, comma, fanboys, IC-DC, which is compound, and then the DC makes it complex. So these are worth a little more. This is 10 points. If you are missing some of that, you get 8 points, and then 5 points if you only have one sentence type used and commented on. So the total presentation grade, this is going to be worth 40 points. Your rough draft you should have done by Thursday night, so you can present to your parents, and we will have Friday of this week to kind of just touch things up, and then presentations will begin next week on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Once again, if there's any questions, send me an email, send me a message on Edmodo, on Gmail, or as always, ask me in class or any day in the morning before school from 7:20 to 7:50. All right, see you guys.